Hello, toy collectors. I have just been to one of the vendor malls around me and found what I think is a great buy. $3 for this Huntress figure from Total Justice back in the 90s. So the thing is, I like to get my superpowers and Batman figures. I like to just kind of bulk them out, get like a lot of different characters. And Huntress isn't somebody you come across very often. So if I can find one that might work with the others, I'm pretty excited. I was like, $3, I'm going to see about her. And there's not a lot of characters in this line that, well, she was still in the package too, so cool. Not a lot of characters in this line that look right. Like Green Arrow kind of looks odd. And I mean, I'm certain that's a comic appearance in the 90s at some point, but not one that I recall. And I read a lot of comics in the 90s. Black Lightning, definitely not how he looks these days. Hawkman has so many weapons on him. He's almost, you can tell Hawkman's under there with the wings and the helmet, but Superman with kryptonite ray emitter, I guess. We know Batman always had fun armor in toys. And then Parallax just looks like Green Lantern. So I probably need to, I've been getting into some Green Lantern stories, so I kind of need to dive deeper. So if you don't know who Huntress is, this has a little blurb about her. Seeking to escape the legacy of crime into which she was born, Helena Bertinelli changed her life after her entire family was wiped out by a rival Gotham City mob. Now fighting for total justice as the Huntress, she uses her martial arts skills and enhanced action-reaction fractal tech gear, we'll see more about that, massive barbed arrow crossbow as she stalks the streets in her pursuit to protect citizens from criminals on the loose. And this also has a little blurb about what the Total Justice series was all about. I like how they always found a way. Once, Batman 89 started rolling, Toy Biz figures came out, they always found a way to keep DC figures on the shelf. And Marvel to the same extent with their Toy Biz figures, X-Men, Spider-Man, things like that. So, on a distant planet, an evil being known as Darkseid prepares for his invasion and destruction of Earth. Batman learns of this diabolical plan and recruits the world's mightiest superheroes in an all-out assault on Darkseid's forces. Armed with amazing new fractal tech gear, there it is again, defenses created from a mix of Martian science and Batman's technology, the heroes are ready to fight back with increased powers and auto-morphing armor that appears when danger arises. Prepared for the ultimate battle, this special team committed to total justice soars off to cosmic combat. So let's pop the Huntress open here and just see what she's all about. This is from 1997. Hasbro had acquired Kenner at this point, but they were still branding stuff Kenner for a little bit longer. And of course, now they've brought back the Kenner logo and everything. Star Wars figures, things like that. Smells like 1997 in here. So there's a crossbow. And then, they didn't, I love how this was back in the day. All you needed was the plastic that she won. You didn't need all of the different little bands. So we'll start with this little thing. This is her fractal tech gear. So there's that, and boom. That's powerful. So be having fun with that later. Here is this that I won't be displaying her with, but it's this can go on her like so, but I just like standard Huntress look. So here she is. She's pretty much 5 points of articulation. Almost. Her head kind of moves, but her hair kind of gets in the way. So, and her waist doesn't move. But she has a nice cape here. And her legs move. And arms move. And head would move if not for the hair. But, pop this in there. if it'll go. That might not be the hand they intend you to put it in. Yeah, but that's the hand they intend for the fractal tick gear. Yeah, here we go. So there is Huntress. So, what you're going to see here, get this out of the way. You're going to see how she works with, she might not be much of a stander, but we'll see. And she doesn't have holes in her feet. That's probably before they thought of that. See how she stands at the Batmobile against a classic Batman figure. I think she sizes okay. Let's see. A Robin of the era, Tim Drake. Yep, I think that's good as well. And then, how about a new Superpowers Batman? I think it's fine. It seems Batman might be a little short. She's a little on the tall side with Batman, but this Batman's actually shorter than this Batman. So, but fortunately, not shorter than this Tim Drake Robin. So, I probably talked about it before, but the new Tim Drake Robin with superpowers, the first one released anyway, it's not my jam. I might still get him just for fun, but when you've got this one that looks like, you know, except for like the flat hair, but that looks like Tim Drake from the Batman Returns, I think, line. I mean, what do you need the new one for? Unless you're just a completist, which I'm not. I want the characters that I need. So anyway, here's this setup. So let's find us a good lineup here. Here's a colorful lineup of heroes. And then here's probably a sizable, good size lineup. So I think that looks okay. And then Huntress, if you're a big Hush fan, she's featured pretty heavily in that. She saves Batman in the beginning, and then she shows up again later on. But then she is very much a part of 90s era Batman storylines. I believe she's in No Man's Land quite a bit. And then some stories. I want to say 91, 92 era. I feel like it's kind of fuzzy right there, you know, but I feel like she's in there around when Clue Master's in a lot of issues and Spoiler, things like that. So, but I remember reading issues with her a lot in it. So, anyway, fun to have her. I'm excited to have her on the shelf. Another hero, obviously. A bird of prey. So, a lot of fun. So, she's out there, folks. And I was like, $3. Why not? She looks cool. She can do some high kicks. Works out. All right. So, hope you like the video and the trip down memory lane here. If you will, give a like and subscribe. And go dig into your boxes of toys or into your shelf. Enjoy your toys. Have a good day.